Why? First of all, we'll discuss why the SAP went into the EWM functionality. Because we have already SAP standard warehouse management
Yeah.
we are using, but SAP come with new product called SAP EWM. So they have this EWM product. They are launched in almost 6 to 7 years back in 2006, I think. Then they have come up with different versions. Okay,
Right.
they started with 5 and then 7, 9.0, and currently they launched 9.1. Okay.
Yeah, Amit, if
So
you can skip all this background, because I am quite
okay.
in following all these things. What is my concern is that, see, in fact, I have kind of a understanding on EWM processes. Only thing I did not have a chance to work on full hands-on,
Okay.
and in fact, I would be participating in one of the current projects in EWM. But
Okay.
so if you could directly get into the what you would be covering, what is your approach of covering this EWM classes, and what are the areas that you will cover, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, that will be, I think so, that will give, because even the background does not make much as you
Correct. Yeah. Yes.
yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
so
Yeah. Today, these are the different areas. We'll cover what is the inbound functionality in the extended warehouse management. Then what is the outbound functionality? What are the different internal process we have in extended warehouse management, and what are the special functions like it is specifically for EWM process. Those are not in standard warehouse management. What are those? We will cover what are the things are there. Okay. Overview. I'm skipping.
yeah.
Okay. In extended warehouse management, we have the inbound process, we have the outbound process, we have the warehousing functionality and the storage, and we have the how you are effectively evaluate your things, and how you could plan your warehouse. Okay. And what is the physical inventory activities you are doing inside your warehouse. Okay. If you come to inbound process, we have these are the different functions we are going to cover. We have the advanced shipping notifications coming from different suppliers. So and how you put away determination will happen inside your warehouse based on your configurations, and how you effectively use your yard management functionality for your warehouse. Okay, how the transportation units or how the trucks are coming inside into the warehouse, how you are moving and how you are assigning the doors. All these functionalities comes under yard management. And you have one more functionality called expected goods receipt. So if you don't have any ASN, supplier is not sending any ASNs, in that case you can use the expected goods receipt functionality. Okay, and you can do the reverse logistics in case of returns, and the quality inspection process in case of inbound. Okay, these are the different various process you can perform in case of inbound methods. Okay.
Okay.
And also, if you come to outbound, we have the cartonization process and we have the wave processing. So you can pick multiple orders and release the wave, then you can pick accordingly, so that you can effectively manage, optimize your warehouse operations. Okay, and you have the cross-docking functionality. So here, if you receive the goods and instead of storing the goods inside the warehouse, you can directly ship it to the outbound orders. And we have the different cross-docking functionality. And we have value-added services. And we have the kitting process. Here in kitting, we have the pick-to-order process and pick-to-stock process. If you are going to stock your material, making a kit and stock your products inside the warehouse, you can use the kit to stock process. Suppose, for example, if you are getting the order from customers, and if you make the kit and you can directly ship it to the customers, that is kit to order process. You can perform these things. These are not available in the standard warehouse management functionality. Okay.
Okay.
So, and we have the reverse kitting process, and once you make the kit, and again you can reassemble and store your components inside the warehouse.
So reverse kitting is disassembling of your kitting process.
Right.
Okay. 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 Okay.
And you can optimize your picking process, and you can use the batch management, shelf life, expiration management, all these things while picking process. Okay, which products, which batch you need to pick it, and how, which is the shelf life of the material is expiring first, and you can, based on all these picking strategies, you can do that. Okay, and you can use the post-processing framework. So for all printing, faxing, all the things, you can use the CPF functionality.
Okay.
This is a new functionality.
Yeah. Okay. All warehouse output types, everything.
Yes, right.
Okay. 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 Fine. Okay.
And also coming to inventory control for stock, storage, the material inside the warehouse, and all the warehousing activities. You have the functionality of
Okay, so you will be covering all this RF processors, all this setup, complete setup, serial number tracking, everything. Okay. And what about this MFS functionality?
MFS, we can configure it and we can show, but we can show MFS process.
Okay. So you will be able to connect to external. Okay.
Yes, we have the, we will use the Telegram to send the messages to the trains or conveyors. How it is linking those functionalities. Okay, and we have the in the evaluation and planning, we have the monitor, warehouse monitor we have. So we can view all the movements, each and every movement we can monitor, and we can also able to perform these transactions from the warehouse monitor. Okay.
Yeah, in EWM, do we define any movement types, like how we define this LEIM movement types? Or
in EWM, we will call it as warehouse process types, because in SAP R3 we will call it as movement types. But here, then just the functionality is same, but naming convention is we'll call it as
in terms of that configuration, let's say when I do some kind of a stock movement, let's say 311 movement type in ERP side. So in that case, there will be an delivery created that gets executed in EWM. No, I'm just asking you, how is the process in that case? I mean, how are the movement types and warehouse process types connected?
So here, for example, any document, delivery document is created in the R3 system, that will flow into the EWM system, and it will create the inbound delivery notification. So at that time, it will identify the which process type based on your configuration. Okay, so then process will trigger for the process inside the warehouse, inside the extended warehouse. Okay, you need to define all your process types. So here we have the special process called process-oriented storage control and layout-oriented storage control. Okay, if you have inside the warehouse, you have different sub-process, like you are doing, suppose you are getting the big pallet, but you need to disassemble it and you need to make small packages. For that, you can use the big consolidation process. Okay, and you can do some value-added services. Okay, you can all these process you can combine in the process-oriented storage control. You can define the different steps and you can link it each process, and finally you can do the put away inside the warehouse. Okay, so and also you can link in case of layout-oriented storage control. For example, you want to weigh the material which is coming inside. Okay, so that you can route it to some ID point, and finally you can do the put away inside the warehouse. For that you can use the layout oriented storage control. Okay, so,
Okay.
and you can also combine both process oriented and layout oriented storage control. Okay, uh, this totally depends on your business process.
Okay. So
Okay,
which
these are
area will be very in terms of the, let's say if I do tomorrow, if I want to set up EWM to go into a project, which area would be more I mean complicate, or where more challenges will be there in EWM?
you need to identify all the these complex scenarios, complex processes, like how you are process oriented. You need to define how you are layout oriented. If it is there, those processes you need to define. And currently, what I have seen is most of the clients are, if they are going with pilot functionality, then they are going with all the uh, SAP normal processes. Then in the second rollout, then implementation, they are going with all the additional functionality. Okay, because as this is new product, right? So that's what I see in some of the clients.
Okay. And in terms of this
Okay,
MFS integration, how complex it will be? How
MFS,
do all
it is,
clients go for MFS, or because I see that you have?
because I've seen only one client, one or two clients, but most of the clients are not going to MFS. Okay, and we have the integration with quality management, and we have the integration with production planning. So here, EWM, you can integrate your integrate with production planning, and those production planning you can do it in R3 side and integrate with EWM, or you can do it in EWM. Okay, so you can create the production orders and production order confirmation in R3 side. Then it will create the outbound deliveries and inbound deliveries and transfer to the EWM system. And you can combine with picking process with the production planning. Okay.
Okay.
And you can also integrate with quality. Quality are the same thing. You can either most clients will do their quality things in R3 system. They will prefer to do it, and they will transfer it to the EWM system. And there is an option of doing in EWM also, but I saw most of the clients are doing ECC.
So the moment it comes to the quality inspection stock, let's say when I do MIGO and it comes to a quality inspection stock, since that material is subjected to quality inspection, then does system get send any kind of a notification to EWM that this material is subjected to quality inspection?
Yes, yeah, because
So
that
the same
material
inbound
is
delivery itself will have that quality inspection stock type, or the stock type at ERP level, and thereby it will be mapped to the corresponding stock type in the EWM. That's how it will.
Yeah. Okay, that is you can do in both the ways.
Okay. Or you can directly do in EWM without
Yeah,
having any preceding documents from ERP.
We can do it, but generally most of the clients they are using their separate quality management module because it is more functionalities as compared to EWM PM.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, in warehouse management, what extended warehouse management, what are the key master data we are using? In case of R3 side, we require all these material masters in the batches. We are using batch management, and customer masters, vendor masters, you need plant, shipping point, and these characteristics for batches. Okay, these data you need to transfer it to the EWM system via core interface. You use the core interface. This core interface you can use in APO also. That is that APO system used for planning purposes, and this EWM system is for execution purposes. So this EWM generally every client will prefer to use in the SCM box. So coming to the execution process, you have the EWM, you have the transportation management, and you have event management. These are the different modules in execution process. Okay. So in EWM side, the material master, you will call it as the product master data, and you have batches and customer and vendors, you will call it as the business partner, and you have this unit. This is the supply chain unit. This is the only terminology used in EWM system, and you have the storage bins and packing specifications. So in WM side, you will create the you will also create the packing specs, right? So far in EWM, it has the more flexible, and you can create your own packing specs in multiple levels. Okay. And here one more difference is in SAP R3WM, you have the storage bins. You can create only up to 10 characters. Okay, length. So if you come to EWM system, you have up to 18 characters. And one more difference would be in R3, you can suppose, for example, you have the different storage type. In each storage type, you can create the same type of bin in R3 side. But if you come to EWM system, the bin number would be unique across the warehouse, across the different storage types. Okay?
Oh, okay.
The bin number would be unique.
Okay.
That is the one major difference in EWM system. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the master data, product master inside the extended warehouse management, and these are the different views are available in the product master data in extended warehouse management. We need to maintain all this data to work our process. Okay, you can maintain packaging data, storage data, slotting, warehouse data, and storage type data. Okay. These are different views.
So these views are okay maintained in EWM side. Okay.
Yeah, and this data you will some data will copy, so you will transfer from R3 system to the EWM system via core interface we are using. So then still we need to maintain the warehouse view inside the extended warehouse. Okay. And if you come to these customer masters and vendor masters, once we transfer from R3 system to the EWM system with core interface, then it will create as the business partners. Okay. These are all the master data. You will do it with core interface. You need to create in R3 and transfer it to the EWM system.
Okay, so the business partners in EWM is nothing but the customers, vendors, and plants that is transferred from ERP side.
Yes, sir.
Okay, maintained by transaction BP.
BP, yes.
Okay. Oh, that is exclusively with that transaction they maintain. So how is the number range generated? For example, in ERP I have for a vendor starting with let's say ABC 123. Okay. Now in EWM the same that vendor would be created as a business partner, and will that be created with the similar number range?
Yes, business partner you will give the different number range inside the EWM system.
Oh, okay. So that ABC 123 will be mapped to let's say XYZ 123.
Yeah, you can keep the same number range, or you can use the different number range.
But
okay.
Is it mandatory to use the same?
It is not mandatory. Yeah, it is flexible.
Okay. Okay. Supply chain unit is what is this basically? Supply chain.
Yeah, it is only specific to the EWM system. This is only you never find in any of the R4 R3 sites. So
okay.
It is only specific to the EWM system, supply chain unit.
Okay. So what does it actually? What is the significance of having a supply chain unit? Like, what does?
So, for example, we have the plant, right? So sometimes what happens, same stock is maintained on behalf of us, but different, like consignment, for example. Okay. In that way, for example, some company is managing our stock on behalf of us, but owner is our company, but stock is just maintained
Okay,
on
like a
behalf of us.
3PL, like a
Right.
3PL.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So for
So
that,
in that,
yeah.
uh-huh. Sorry.
So in that case,
Okay.
we'll use the supply. We'll create. This is one of the element we need to create in the EWM. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So assign to a category or type.
Yeah.
Can you just go back to the supply chain unit
Yeah.
slide? Okay. Assign a category or type. So it is something like organizational hierarchy. Supply chain
Yes.
unit
Correct.
is an organizational hierarchy. So, okay.
It is linked
So,
with the business partner. It is uh, plant, warehouse, and shipping point. These are the different.
so for example, I have let's say DHL is a third-party logistics provider, and it is maintaining different customers. Uh, so in that case, if suppose DHL is having a EWM implemented, so how is
Okay.
this supply chain unit? How will you create? Let's say I have four customers of DHL. So how is the supply chain managed? Because they have different, they manage as a 3PL multiple accounts with different customers. So how is the supply chain created, and how it is designed there? Hello?
Hello. Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Did you get it, Amit?
Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, because now the stocks, each customer is the owner of that stock, but it is managed on behalf of us by DHL, right?
Okay. Okay.
So how is the supply chain unit created for each? What is the uh, uh, process, or what is the design process for creation of supply chain unit?
Okay. Here, DHL is managing our stock, right?
Yeah.
DHL is managing our stock. So we are the owner. Company is the owner of the stock, but DHL is managing it.
Hmm.
So you will create the supply chain unit. Let's see. You go to
Because this is more like a
right.
design related question. So because once we understand the concept, then I will be able to create in the system. That is the reason I was trying to understand at the business level.
Let me open the system so that you can understand that. Okay, here we have the good example. Here. So our company will create as the supply chain unit, but stock is maintaining here. In our case, it is maintained by DHL. So, for example,
So you mean to say that we will create in a system as a supply chain unit, like a
yes,
goods
yes,
receipt office,
right, yeah,
just as a virtual basically, but physically it is the stock is there in the DHL.
DHL, yeah,
Okay. This is just to ensure in the system level the goods receipt has been completed in our system.
completed in our system, yeah.
Okay. Okay. But even they will also be doing goods receipt in their system. You mean to say? Uh,
Yeah, that is their process, right?
okay. Okay.
Okay, and you have the packing specifications. So here in EWM, you have the multiple levels. You can pack it, and again you can do one more packing. There are different levels, so you can do the multiple levels of packing in EWM system by using the packaging specification. This is also called as master data inside the extended warehouse management. So you can create based on the requirements. Okay.
Okay. So it will be similar to this WM packing,
Yes.
like nested packing levels. You can have it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is created as a master data in EWM.
Yeah.
Packaging
Master data
specification.
yeah. And you can also print the instructions how to pack it. You can give it to the warehouse worker. You can take the printout of this, and you can, based on the instructions, you can do the packing. Okay.
Okay.
So you have the packing materials, you have the products, how much quantity you need to do the packing. All these instructions given in the instruction sheet, so that based on that you will do it. Okay. So this is the sample screen of the packaging instructions. You can see the main level, and you have the packaging material, you have the product. Like that, you can do the multiple levels of packing. Okay. And these are
Like
the different info.
is it similar to this HUMO transaction?
You can say similar, but you can do the similar. You can similar functionality. Okay.
Here it does not have any integration from the ERP side for packaging. I mean, there will not be any kind of packaging related data sent to EWM.
No, there is no.
So it is a completely standalone, which is configured within EWM system.
Within EWM system. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
And currently in EWM, some of the businesses are using cartonization process for packaging purpose. They will plan the cartonization plan, how they want to pack it, based on the different customers. Okay. So they can use the cartonization process inside the extended warehouse management. Okay. And you can see if you come to storage bin, this is the master data, and in SAP extended warehouse management you have the 18 characteristics as compared to SAP standard WM. So you have the more and you have the unique bin number. You can use it in SAP EWM, so that there is no confusion, all these things. So it has more flexibility.
Okay.
Okay, because sometimes some businesses are using, they want the bin sequence would be, bin numbering would be more than 10 characteristics. In SAP EWM, it is difficult to, it is very difficult. So SAP EWM is fulfill that requirement. Okay.
Okay.
This is the storage bin, master data, how it looks like. What are the data?
Okay.
Just a screenshot. So you can see how the SAP EWM has the functionalities and how it integrates with different systems. Okay. So we have the receiving process, picking process, and MFS process. We have the quality inspection. We have the packaging. We have the put away process, shipping process. We have the hazardous materials management. You can use. You can store it differently. We have the ad management functionality. We have the monitoring functionality. So you'll use the warehouse monitor inside the extended warehouse management. And you have the fitting process. You have the labor management. You can plan the in labor management you can plan the labor, and you can also schedule the all the things in labor management. And you have the physical inventory, and you have the RF functionality. RF functionality is little bit different in extended warehouse management. Here they have given the more flexibility. You can customize it, the RF screens, as compared to WM system. Okay. And you have the slotting, you have the value-added services, you have the wave processing, you have the cross-docking functionality. So these all are integrated with the, you can integrate with SAP ERP system, with production planning, quality management, and with all these modules, and also with CRM system you can integrate. If you have any return process, you need to integrate with EWM system. So you can integrate with CRM system, okay, and you can integrate with transportation management. So still, if it is transportation management 8.1, and if you have EWM system, the process would be happen differently. Okay, from 9.0 they come up with they are directly integrated EWM system with transportation management. How it happens? So we are creating the customer order, sales order in the SAP R3 system, so that will transmit to the transportation management, TM. Okay. Then they will do the planning, they will create the freight orders, and once they will do that, then delivery will be created and transmitted to the ECC system. So once it is created, the delivery immediately transmitted to the EWM system. That is in 8.1. But in coming to from 9.0 onwards, they are directly integrated transportation management also to the EWM. Okay, they are using TM. That is the difference. So in TM they will do all the transportation planning. Okay, in coming slides you can see that how they are integrated. Okay, and if you come to how the data is flowing to the EWM system, so in the earlier versions, they are used the IDOC process to transfer the data from R3 system to the EWM system. But if you come to current version of EWM and ECC 6.0 onwards, they are using the SIP core interface for master data and QRFC for the transactional data. So all the deliveries will be transmitted to EWM system with QRFCs. Okay. So and also sometimes some companies they can use the IDOCs also if they want. So currently they are using for creating the shipment, creating the transportation units. They are using the IDOCs, shipment IDOCs. So how it happens? So for example, in case of outbound scenario, we have the customer orders, we have the outbound delivery. Some clients they are creating a shipment, and once shipment is created, same shipment we'll call it as transportation TU in the EWM. So via IDOC it will create the shipment in the EWM system. So then in EWM system.
So the shipment, okay, the moment the shipment is created in ERP, it will create a transportation unit in EWM.
Yeah.
Through IDOC, not through QRFC.
Yeah, we can also do that. We can also use iDocs. Okay. So through iDoc, it will create the transportation unit. Then the deliveries which are transferred to EWM or QRFC, those will be assigned to the transportation unit. Okay, based on the mode of transport, all these things. Okay. So it will assign to the TU and further process will go on. You have yard management, you can do the yard movements, and from yard you can move the trailer to the near the door. You can do the picking activities, and if you have any complex picking process like any packaging activities you need to do, any VAS activities you need to do, and we have the wave management. Okay, to release the waves for picking activities, to optimize your warehouse work. So all these functionalities there in the outbound scenario. Okay. So if you come to architecture-wise, SAP suggested SAP as it, you can put your EWM server in different ways. Okay, but most preferably they will use it in SVM server. Okay. Okay, you can use the standalone system as only EWM. Okay, you have the standalone, or you can also put in with SAP ERP, and you can use it in SVM server. Okay, but mostly, preferably, most of the clients will use the SVM server. Okay, so it will both have the planning as well as the execution.
Okay. Amit, if you could move ahead for because it's already around 10 o'clock in Singapore, so probably I just want to, if you could wrap up soon.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
so that will be,
Yeah, and we have the inbound process. So,
Okay.
so we'll receive the ASNs from the different suppliers. Automatically, it will create the inbound delivery. So, based on your, if you have different interfaces with your vendor, once ASN is created, that will transmit to the EWM system. It will create the IDN inbound delivery notification, and from inbound delivery notification, it will create the inbound delivery. Then you will do your, based on your strategies, and based if you have any special complex process you want like process oriented storage control, and based on all these things finally you will do the put away. So here the special transactions like warehouse tasks and warehouse orders, these are the terminology we'll use it in EWM system. In normal WM, we'll call it as the transfer requirements and transfer orders. Same way here.
The warehouse task is equivalent to transfer requirement.
Yes.
And warehouse order is equivalent to transfer order.
Transfer order. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So
there is something called transfer request also, no? In EWM. I don't know what is this package. The packaging of the grouping of transfer requirements is.
Yeah, that is warehouse request. Warehouse request. So whenever the any document from ERP will comes to EWM system, we'll call it as the warehouse request before creating the IDM.
Okay.
So we'll call it as the warehouse request. That is just the replica of the your originating document from the different systems. Okay.
Oh, okay. So after warehouse request, a warehouse task is created.
Warehouse request, then ID will be created. From ID, you will create the warehouse tasks. Warehouse request is nothing but you have the inbound delivery, right, in R3. Okay. So that will transmit to the EWM system. In that case, you will call it that document as the warehouse request. Okay, that is just replica of the this inbound delivery of the R3 system. Okay.
Okay.
So you have the goods receipt you can do in multiple ways. If you have the ASN, you can send the delivery. If you don't have ASN, in that case, we have the concept called expected goods receipt functionality. Okay, you can do the, you can perform in EWM system. You can send the details to the RP system. Okay, and also you can link the LPN numbers. Okay, So the vendors are sending their license plate numbers. You can integrate it and trailer IDs, all these things. Okay.
Okay.
So you can use the RF transactions to perform all these different transactions. You can use the RF functionality. So you can use this EWM integration with EWM system, and in EWM we have the different storage locations we are using. Whenever until you do the confirmation, it will not transfer in the ATP. Okay. So once you do the confirmation, then only the stock is available for usage. So the ATP will consider the stock. So it will plan accordingly. Okay.
Okay.
Then you have the process oriented and layout oriented. We already discussed. And you can also combine both the process if you want, based on the business requirement. So you can see this is the process oriented. So we have the quality inspection, and we have the vast process in between the put away process. So you can do that, and finally you'll do the put away. Okay. You have the deconsolidation process. You are receiving the big pallet and you are disassembling into small packets. So you can see here we have the different type of packages. We are disassembled, and finally we are doing the put away by using the process oriented storage concept.
Yeah, Amit, I'm sorry to interrupt you. In fact, I just want to tell you that can we, when is the other people joining for this demo class, so that I will actually join with them, because it's already late and I have to wind up. Sorry, it's already around 10 o'clock here. So
Okay.
I would definitely take it up on when you have other people joining. So please do inform me, and I will take it up. And maybe what time you are planning to start, so you can. I will check with SAP Solutions.
Yeah, okay then. That's fine. I don't know
Okay.
it because they need to inform.
Okay.
They need
Okay.
to inform the timings and when
Okay.
those people are joining.
Yeah, because now the problem is that definitely it's very interesting to go ahead, but since I do not have that, I think because of the time difference here, and
Okay, yeah, I understand.
have to have an office, I have to leave early tomorrow, so I have to wind up.
Yeah, okay then, no problem.
Okay, so but I
Yeah,
will definitely want to continue on this demo, and whenever you have this, I mean other people taking up this demo, then I will
yeah,
definitely join with them and will continue.
yeah, okay, that's fine.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, okay,
okay. Thanks, Amit. Thanks
yeah,
for your
yeah, thank
presentation.
you. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
thank you. Yeah, bye bye.